So, the monkey. You're a little monkey, aren't you, Illyria? What'd you think?
I liked it. Or do we get ratings before or after? I can't remember.
We do the rating at the end,
Okay.
but we just kind of pros, cons. What was the vibe? It was a lot more goofy than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But with the premise of an evil silly girl,
An evil monkey.
Of an evil monkey toy killing people, it makes sense that it's I feel like if it took itself so seriously,
yeah,
it would have made it cringy.
Yeah, and I liked the balance of the goofy versus the really gory. It was so
oh my
gory.
God, I would say big pro. The gore stuff was so good.
Yeah. And we were waiting for each kill, and each kill was super unique. I did there were some that were very something happens and it causes this happen. It was almost like Final Destination a little bit.
I've never seen that.
Okay. There was
you
two,
knew that.
Yeah. There were two deaths in there that reminded me of it.
Yeah, of just kind of things happening that create this.
Yeah, the opening scene and then the one with the outside pool a little bit.
Yeah.
Those two just and the way he was kind of looking around and seeing.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt very that movie to me.
Yep. I think if you're someone who really likes gory stuff, gory kills, you're gonna love all of those because they were so over the top.
Yeah.
But so satisfying,
Yeah, I think that was definitely a pro.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I think another big pro was the actor who played the kid.
Yeah.
Or the kids, and who played our main guy because of the duality of the personalities. Playing twins, but it's the same actor, especially for the kid actor. I mean, I thought the kid actor was so good and so... he played both those different personalities so well. I actually thought it was two different people. She is so bitey. Sweet girl. Hey, no. Here, bite this. So anyway.
I squeaked.
So anyway, the kid actor was
the
great.
acting was good.
What did you think about that?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought the development of the characters in the older form was not as fleshed out as I would have liked in some weird reason. I thought the beginning with them as little kids, the story, not the acting. I guess this is mixed to review.
Yeah.
Because I thought that part was better than them as adults. It just didn't feel like anything got resolved. Everything was kind of in a bad place. And then it just felt the ending was oh.
Oh shit. She's scared. You
She's
silly
been
girl.
sleeping all day.
She's been sleepy. Can I help you, Missy? Where is her fucking bone?
But yeah.
You want a bone?
So I just thought the first part of the movie was better than the second part, unfortunately.
I agree.
In the writing style. I did, again, like that it was a shorter movie. I didn't think that was the issue, the duration. I just thought, where they wanted to take the characters from A to B. Left it.
Yeah, and there were some lulls too, where when they're trying to build the relationship between our main character and his child, and it just didn't. Oh, you got a bookmark, silly girl. Oh, that's yours.
It's a free bookmark.
That their relationship just wasn't you didn't. I didn't really feel for that relationship that much, considering that
Agreed.
The whole reason why he only sees his child once a year
is to keep him safe.
To keep him safe from this monkey thing.
That
honestly, I feel
in 25
if
years.
I was if I was a dad, I'd be like, son, listen, this is gonna sound really weird. There's a killer monkey toy trying to kill us. Now I know you're gonna laugh, but I just feel it seems like in these scenarios, it's literally just a lack of communication that is determining his relationship with his child.
And that's one of the negatives. I don't even think I liked the main character.
Yeah.
He at least where he ended at the end, I was
you thought he was gonna grow out of his personality, have a redemption of him being
and
this kind of
he
beat up kid.
Didn't. And then the other twin just kind of
nope.
Kind of became this became this more evil, negative person.
I guess, he does come around at the end, before the very end.
But
it
I'm trying
didn't.
not to say too many spoilers. It's just I I just wasn't. It's not that I didn't like it, but it's just like, all right. Like, it just didn't leave a lasting, or it just felt meaningless almost.
There was no bit. You didn't see a
There's no
huge
journey.
arc. Yeah, there was,
Yeah,
especially with
it
the
wasn't a
main
huge
guy.
journey.
Yeah, and the relationships between.
But it felt like it was starting. Like they wrote it with the intent to go somewhere, and then just never did.
Hey, no biting hands. No. Good
Oh,
girl.
good girl.
Good girl. Come here. What this? This is your mom's shoe. Go get it. You're back. Silly girl, please give me. Oh my god, you
I know
are so
she's
needy.
hurting.
Silly. All right, I'm just gonna wrestle with her for the rest of this. So as you were saying,
Oh, just that like I didn't really like the main character that much.
yeah, you thought he was gonna evolve into some like to have
Yeah.
a real big redemption, and it didn't. And then even when the brothers resolved things at the end,
Yeah.
it almost felt like the evil brother was still like kind of faking it.
Yeah.
It didn't even feel real. It
No,
didn't feel
there was
satisfying.
no- And then it was kind of just like, oh, you're right. This also happened to you too. I didn't think of it that way. Okay. And it's just like, all right. Like, all of it was just like,
yeah.
okay, so now we're 40-year-olds.
But
like
I guess that was part of the way the movie was kind of lighthearted in a way, like knowing it was
Yeah.
goofy and over the top. And I think because of that, it almost went overboard sometimes where
I
it's
think
like,
so too.
where's the emotional investment?
I think there were a few times where it went to something silly, and I was like, we could have stayed on the scary just a little longer. But I
Yeah.
also really like scary stuff. Like, I
Hey,
like that
no.
a little more. Good girl. Good job biting this. Oh, and I have another positive though.
Let's hear it.
I thought the monkey was actually scary.
The
I thought
monkey
the
was
monkey
actually
looked
scary. Yeah.
And I thought the little theme song he had with it was
Yeah.
genuinely scary.
It was.
Like, if I woke up and saw that monkey in my room, I would freak out.
Yeah, the cinematography of hey, don't bite. No, silly girl. The cinematography of making the monkey look scary. It could have very well looked super cheesy.
That was my fault. I started petting her.
It could have very well looked cheesy
Yeah.
and looked like stupid. But I thought
It was scary.
the
way,
lighting
like,
of it, the way they
smiled,
did it.
too.
Hey, bite this.
Yeah, it was genuinely scary. I thought it was good. And I thought that like concept too of like it can kill anyone you know or anyone you have just interacted with for a second. It doesn't choose.
Olivia, stop.
Yeah, jeez. I gotta hide my hand.
Yeah, you do. She's being extra crazy right
I
now.
know.
Is the cameras on or what? She's not like this, people. She's usually not like this.
Yeah, so I'd say that was scary. I do tend to like horror comedies or like dark comedies or whatever
Yeah.
the genre is, but I think the movie was really good in the first half that I wish it would have stayed just a little bit more scary, especially like towards the end.
Yeah,
But,
the first half gets your hopes up really high because
yeah,
honestly,
the first half was
this
really
whole
good.
movie could have been a lot worse. It
I-
could have been bad, and
the opening scene too was like,
was good.
all right,
Hey,
I'm
no.
in.
All right, come on, silly
She
girl,
doesn't like that voice.
silly girl.
Yeah, I thought the opening act was like, okay, I'm in. Like this is good. This
Yeah.
is scary.
It was-
you
yeah,
know,
it's
it's a
fun.
scary monkey.
Yep. So, I mean, I think if you're just a general horror fan, it's worth seeing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I would say this isn't like it's so bad, like pass it up, like don't waste your time.
No,
I
it's a
think
good
it's a
movie.
fun watch.
Yeah.
It's a fun watch. I would still probably give it a 3, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe a 3.5. I can't.
3.5.
I know I've read that
Okay.
short story because I've read the entire
The short story collection?
but
Yeah.
I just can't remember it. But I do. I'm assuming that like there wasn't too much of a storyline that like the screenwriters had to create more of that like.
Oh, because it's a really short story, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
one of the shorter ones.
Yeah.
I'd have to double check.
Yeah.
But it felt like the screenwriters they created a storyline with the material that they had, and like they didn't quite know how to like punch it home. You know, it wasn't
Yeah.
like a novel that they were.
I think
But
playing a
thought
little.
It was fun. I thought
It was fun. Again, if you like horror movies in general, like I think you'll have fun
There
with
was
it, especially if
some
you.
darker tones. I liked how that it
Yeah.
kind of resembled Final Destination just a little bit. The gore was amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like I haven't seen a really like gory like scary movie like that. In
Just
a
kind
long
of a
time.
lame lead character and relationships
Yeah.
that just never flesh out as emotionally as you hope they would. But maybe that's just because the
And
nature of the type of the way
it
they.
was a little odd where like even the real estate agent like noticed, said something of like, aren't you attractive
Hey,
or
no.
something. Like commented on how good looking the main character is. And it's like, she's just kind of this like deadbeat
Yeah, but
guy,
he's like
but
this
he
like
looks, like, really, like-
chiseled jaw looking.
Yeah,
kind
like
of a weird
it was
cast.
just kind of like throwing me off a little bit because it's like this guy obviously would get attention everywhere, but they're
Yeah.
like playing it like he's this like straight up nerd.
Yeah, that was a strange casting choice.
I don't know. Like,
I
think
agree.
his acting is totally fine.
They
Like,
could have chosen a zillion other
Can you-
people that were more nerdy.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you see this? You see this? Go get it. She's coming back. All right. Silly girl. Oh my goodness. Do not be biting ankles.
Yeah,
No.
that's scary.
No. You are. Hey. Why is she acting like this, dude?
She slept all day. She's hyper.
She really did. Rah, 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 rah. So anyway, would you? Oh, well. You're a playful girl,
I
aren't
liked
you?
it, and I think it will be a movie that if I would want to watch again. I
Really?
can see myself watching this like every October, or like every
Yeah.
spooky season, like putting it on. To me, the gore.
The
is
gore
worth
is so
it.
good. The gore's good,
I
yeah.
didn't like
Gore's
the
worth
main
it.
character. I didn't like the main
Yeah.
character.
Agreed. Cool. We'll give it a. Didn't like the main character out of 5. No. What would you? What would you say? Are you giving it a 3 or 3.5?
I'd give it a 3.5. The gore, man. The
3.5.
gore.
And that's why I only give it a
So
3.
good.
But you know, it's hard for me to rank movies high.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I would necessarily, like, intentionally put that on again. But if you put it on, I'd watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would absolutely put it on as like a background movie or like during Halloween time. If
Yeah.
I was, like for the vibes.
Fun Halloween background movie.
Yeah. Or like
that's
not
great.
even Halloween, just like fall. It felt like a fall movie to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Cool. Well, till the next one, I guess.
No way.
Yes, I. What if we weren't